We have this koi pond and there's hundreds of beautiful koi inside of the pond. Oh my God, look at him. Now there's a big beautiful turtle that could be this one's mother. This turtle's just going up to them, biting their fins. This is what they're doing to all the koi. Look, ready? And you see his, don't get bit. What's Gucci Raw fam? So we all know in the past I've saved so many animals. I've saved baby turtles, I've saved baby birds. We all know that recently I saved a bunch of baby animals in the canal, and we also saved 3 baby turtles from a pool. Actually, her pool. We were over there the other night, we saved 2 baby turtles, then I went home, woke up the next morning, she said there's one more, and it was this little booger. Hello, little buddy. In the last video, we named this little turtle Diego. He's so cute, but if you guys look, he looks a little, I mean, he looks healthy, but his shell looks a little, you know, malnourished. He just needed a little bit of like a boost, a little pick-me-up before we release this little booger back into the wild. Now, I got a phone call today that we have another animal we have to save. We have this koi pond and there's hundreds of beautiful koi inside of the pond. Now there's a big beautiful turtle that could be this one's mother. It's the same type of turtle, but it's biting all of the backs of the koi. It's running, it's making a nuisance, it's knocking over pots, doing this, doing that, jumping off the waterfall. We gotta get out of here. We have to go pick this beautiful turtle. I mean, we gotta dive in the water for this turtle. I mean, honestly, Raw fam, today's mission might be a struggle because this pond is completely dirty from the little baby turtle. It's been knocking over plants, like I said, and it's been making the water super cloudy. The owner's like, that's it, I'm getting rid of this thing. I'm gonna catch it with a hook and a knife, and it would not be good. Remember a couple videos ago when we caught all those big breeder mollies? Yeah, they kinda had like a million babies, and they're kinda in this pond. Look right here. Look right here, look right here. Can you see them all? Oh my goodness, they're so freaking cute. There's literally a million mollies inside of this pond. One day we will make these little boogers grow up and they will have even more. They'll have like 1 billion babies. It'll be crazy. But before we could, you know, make those little boogers grow up, we gotta get out of here because we gotta go save a beautiful baby turtle. And honestly, Raw fam, who knows? So he thinks that there's 1 turtle in there, and there might be 2. So let's get out of here and go save a baby turtle. I gotta get all my dive gear on, but let's go do it. We gotta save a little baby turtle. It should be fun, so let's do it. All right, Raw fam, so we're over here at the pond. As you guys can see, there's so many freaking koi in here, and all of the koi are getting beaten up because this turtle's just going up to them, biting their fins. They obviously eat fish, and it's just not a good look. The owner is really pissed off, and he doesn't care if this turtle dies, so we gotta make sure we save this little booger, because turtle lives matter, remember. So here we go. We got our little mask. We got a GoPro. Let's do it. Go it in.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was easy. It was right under the little filter thing. Inside of this pond, we have a ultra skimmer. So it's just like this big thing. And this was getting pinned down in it. And it's a yellow belly slider. Beautiful little booger. But most likely what would have happened is this guy would have got caught with a hook and line. They probably would have taken out a bunch of koi in the process. So you guys know me. I love saving animals. And we're gonna bring this guy to his new forever home. I got a beautiful pond with a bunch of beautiful little turtles already in it. So let's go see if we can make this guy some friends. So here we go. I'm also gonna check the pond for a bunch of other fish. Guys, there's walking catfish in here, which those guys are super, super bad. They literally walked into this pond. They weren't invited, and so did this guy. He walked right in. Lexi, come here. You ready? I'm gonna hand you this guy, okay? Don't let him back in, okay? He will bite you. Hey, pretty cool. I'm gonna go take a dip. I gotta see if there's anything else in here. Oh, and I sold my tarpon. So I do have tarpon. I have 2 tarpon in here, and I also have a peacock bass. You okay? Yeah, do not let him go. So I gotta go take a dip, but I have 2 tarpon in here. I think I got a small GoPro shot of it, but let's see if we can go see that guy again. And there was walking catfish, crazy, right? I saw the walking catfish, he saw me, and I want to get anything out of here that isn't supposed to be here. So let's do it. Twice out, wanted to go back in. We got two beautiful little yellow belly sliders, and they're going back to the Raw fam. All right, we got another one. Let me see if he'll bite. Get nice and go. Bring him over here. This is what they're doing to all the koi. Look, ready? Oh, see that? And you see his. Don't get bit. See the tip of his mouth right there? He's clearly been biting stuff in there. And he is a mean joker. I told you guys these guys were mean, and they're just going up to any koi they get anywhere near them. And who knows, guys, turtles are usually very aggressive when they have babies. So if there's a bunch of little babies somewhere in this pond, we know why. They came from this booger. Look at him. Get nice and close. Hi. Jeez. Guys, we're saving baby turtles. These guys are equivalent to deer. They're not supposed to be here. This is a artificial pond. And the same way that we have our farm fields that are for agriculture, this is a pond for enjoying, and they don't need to be in here because all they're doing is killing our Japanese koi. So hey, remember all the koi that were in my front pond? These are all of them. Isn't that sick? All right, Raw fam, so we had a pretty good catch. Let's go see these little turtles. I want to see them. All right, here we go. Oh, hi boogers. Hello. So we got one little turtle saved, and we have another one right here. So as you guys can see, we just saved two beautiful baby turtles, and we're gonna bring these guys to their forever home. There's two canals not too far from here, and you know, they probably just walked in. There was also a walking catfish, and that thing walked in here because I drained that pond to nothing and there was no fish in there. So that means it walked from the street over here during rainy season. That's crazy. So we got these, we're gonna bring them to their new home, and yeah, let's do it. Let's bring them to their new home. And I have some cool fish over there too that are pretty much trained. And there's a turtle over there that I think you guys are gonna like. So let's do it. Whoa. All right, Raw fam, so we have our beautiful little baby turtle. Welcome to the pond. Oh wait, did you guys think that was the second turtle? No, that was him right there. Hi, booger. Sorry, that was just kind of funny. We had to, it was a coconut. So we actually have a bunch of little fishies that you can see under you. They look really cute. But our little booger, Mr. Squirt. Hi, booger. This one's actually really chill. I'm kind of enticed to keep this little booger. She's nice. This guy right here is a demon child. I honestly am in kind of like, I kind of want him to just go in. It's okay, you could go. We don't really like you that much. Go. Oh, got me in the eyes. Oh, okay, I think I deserve that one. He's inside the pond. That thing was literally biting at me. I no longer have gloves on. This guy's pretty chill, so we're gonna give this guy a proper burial. All right, Raw fam, say bye, little booger. Bye, buddy. Oh, go in there. Woo, he kind of kicked off. All right, Raw fam, so we got those beautiful little turtles. We brought them over to their dream pond. This whole pond right here, it looks really good. We got a bunch of aquatic plants growing in here. This right here is alligator flag. We've been making this pond super, super bad to the bone. We're thinking about maybe putting some mangroves over here. Who knows, guys? We're gonna make this pond super dope, super cool. And the fish here love to eat. And there's a little turtle. Maybe we could see if he'll come up. Let's try. All right, Raw fam, so we just put those beautiful little baby turtles.
Mom.
What?
Mom's calling you.
Hello? What's wrong with him? His eyes popping out of his head? Okay, hold on. I'm filming right now. Okay, give me a second. I'll be to the house in a second, okay? All right, you guys ready to film?
Yeah.
All right, Raw fam, so apparently, something's going on with one of my fish at the house. His eye is like popping out of his head. I have no idea what's going on. We were gonna try and feed these little boogers, but duty calls. My mom wants me. So, hey, at least we saved some turtles. Let's apparently see if we can go save some other fish. Apparently his eye's like leaking out of his head. So let's go do that.
Come on.
What?
Frankly, come on, buddy. Look, the fish's eyes are popping out of his head. You gotta come look. Come on.
His eyes?
Yes, popping out of his head. Like his eyes are bulging out. Something's wrong.
He's right there. Is that him?
Yes, don't you see? It's bulging out of his right there. Look, something's wrong. Something happened to him.
Oh no. I don't know if it's a bacterial infection or
It wasn't
if
like
the
that
red tail
yesterday.
grabbed onto one of it. I've had one where the red tail like bit onto it in its eyes because of the pressure. Let me
But
see.
it wasn't
Let me
like
get
that
it. Let me get a
yesterday.
net. Let me get a net.
Wasn't like that.
Hold it there, Mom. Hold it. So you got a little red there. And then, oh my God, guys, look at his eye. Look at his eye.
You gotta help him.
I don't know what some of this stuff is. I might have to treat this pond again. I think, Raw Fam, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to inject him maybe with Baytril. I'm gonna have to look up some side effects to this stuff. I don't know. All right, come on. All right, Raw Fam, so if you guys know anything about eye popping out of the head, I don't know, I gotta see if Baytril will actually treat that, and I gotta find out what that is a cause of. I think it might be a bacterial infection, you know, skin disease. I have no idea what it is. So I'm gonna do my research. We're gonna find out what's wrong with that fish and whether or not we need to treat it or not. All right, Raw Fam, so I really honestly don't know too much about that eye popping out. The last one that I had, I thought it was because of a red tail, but we're gonna see if maybe we could find an antibiotic in the next video to treat that. I have no idea. I'm gonna see if any of my fishies are hungry. Let me see. Bring that guy over here. Hi, come on. Come on. Tramp. Whoa. Hi, Raw Fam. So on that note, we're feeding these guys. I really don't know what is wrong with that guy's eye. I'm gonna have to find out whether or not it's a bacterial infection or what it really honestly is. I'm not too sure, but Raw Fam, I think it's about time to wrap this video up. We did save those beautiful baby turtles, but hey, you can only do so much good in one day. I love you all, fam. I'll see you later. Peace.